Would you rather stay up until midnight on New Year's Eve or wake up early to start New Year's Day?
Oh, I think I would rather wake up early to start New Year's Day.
I'm probably gonna do both, and then I have to have like a really bad nap. But I also I don't know, it's fun, but I'm gonna say wake up early on New Year's Eve
Yeah.
day. Welcome to Second Saturday, the podcast where every Sunday feels like a Saturday.
This is episode 70, and I'm Ainsley.
And this is Jan.
And today we're giving you a little recap of the end of our 2025, the start of our 2026, and just the things we got up to
Oh,
at the end of my trip and
yes,
on New Year's Eve.
someone forgot to shut her phone off.
Oh,
Did you
that's
hear
new.
that?
Well, yes, I did.
I know. Can't
Yes.
even. Okay, I did it. I did it. Now you just wait. That thing will stay silent for like 4 days.
Yeah, I'll go to call
Um,
her tomorrow,
I
and
know.
she's not going to answer me.
I won't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk New Year's and kind of what we got. Yeah, little New Year's plan. Things have been happening since Ainsley. Before Ainsley left, we had a few extra days
Yep.
after the podcast, and so we got up to some outdoor activity. But first, Ainsley, you and I would both rather wake up early to start New Year's Eve day. I feel like this is
Yeah.
showing our age.
I think so too. I think like this past New Year's, I stayed up till midnight, obviously, and then I proceeded to stay up till 2 a.m. watching a show. But uh, like I
Uh-huh.
was just so ready to like start all the plans I had on New Year's Day, but then I was just so tired. I just slept all day, so I didn't really do anything.
Right?
But I think now like I'm very excited. Like I really said, well, I said in our last episode that like this is the year of me. So I was so excited, and then I slept on the couch for like 2 hours.
Well, you don't want to just go rocketing into 2026. You want to get some
Yeah.
momentum, right?
Yes.
Um, yeah, I listen, we went out for New Year's too. We'll talk about that. But I feel at this stage of my life, I'm also just like, let's just go to bed early and get up the next day and start,
Yeah.
the next year with a plan. I did all of that back in my teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. Been for a long time.
Well, you did it. You did it in the beginning of your 50s too.
I know. Now I've done it in the beginning of my 50s, and man, it was worth it. But it's I'm still feeling the repercussions of it. That's
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah, I mean, New Year's Eve is it's all great, but I think that is I feel like New Year's Eve is really a young man's game. Not to say that I'm old, but it's definitely a young man's game. And
Yeah.
I've always found with New Year's Eve that it is either the best night ever or it's the absolute worst night ever. There's so many expectations on like having an
Yeah.
awesome time at New Year's. I feel like that can flop pretty quick and easy, which it has for me too. Gosh, I can
I feel
remember tons of
like, yeah, that I think that was probably my case this year.
okay.
Yeah.
Mine was awesome,
Yeah, I
by the
know.
way. It was awesome. But yeah, so I feel like it's a make or break. So I at this stage of the game, I would rather just get up first thing on New Year's Day and
Yeah.
hit the floor running. So we're gonna
Oh,
throw this out to our
definitely.
audience. Which would you rather do? Would you rather stay up until midnight on New Year's Eve, or just wake up early to start the New Year's Day? So please let us know. Put it in the comments. We would love to read them and see which ones you're choosing.
Yeah. Do it.
Right?
Do it.
And I don't know, maybe people are like, Jen, you're just too old. Like, you need to get out there and do it. Um, Stop being a ninny muggin. That's all I have to say.
That's our new favorite word right now. All she
Ask
did over the
Ainsley,
Christmas
how many
break.
times did I call you a ninny muggin while you were home
Wait.
for 1 week?
Way too
Hundreds of
many.
times.
Way too many times.
And then on our way home from dropping you off at the airport, um, I called your dad an ninny muggin, and he's like, "Where's that from?" I'm like, "You were in the conversation of what movie that is from." I'm like, "It's from the movie Elf, when like one of the other
Yeah.
elves calls him a what is it, silly ninny muggin or something like that. I can't remember."
Yeah,
And
she
I'm
said
like,
it
"You,
all week. All
she's a
week.
ninny muggin." It's my
All
new swear word,
week. It is her new swear
ninny
word.
muggin. It's my new swear word. I love it. Best swear word ever. Love that. Okay, so I've got a shout out to give to some people that I saw on New Year's Eve. So I went out for New Year's Eve to a friend's house and got together with people that I haven't seen in ages. Some of our
Yeah.
friends from our previous town that we lived in, and we had a great time. And it was really funny because it was like the whole group that used to come up for the family fun weekend, which I think
Yeah.
we've talked about on the blog. It was all the parents, but none of the kids, because obviously all of our kids are now in their late teens, early 20s, and they got their own stuff to do.
Yep.
Anyways, one of my girlfriends, uh, children came and stopped in at the place that we were all at for just like a half hour before they all left. And so it was really good to get together and see them all. And I come to find out that these people are like huge Second Saturday fans. And I'm like, what? And they're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, like, we thought that like, we watch it all the time. We try to be the first viewer," which I think is hilarious.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So anyways, I'm giving a shout out to Robbie and Harlan and Faith. I actually saw Robbie and Faith the day that I went down to pick Ainsley up and ended up stranded. Robbie and Faith were in that same snowstorm, and then I saw them when I stopped at the hotel just to crash and let the storm settle. And so, anyways, Robbie and Faith had a minor little incident of just kind of scooching into the ditch a little bit, needed a little assistance getting out. And I was talking to them after, and I guess so. This is a week later. I'm talking to them. It's New Year's Eve party, and they're
Yep.
like, "Yeah, when we left you that night, they were like, oh, we thought, oh, for sure, we're gonna get a mention into Second Saturday," which I thought was awesome. So, anyways, we had a lovely chat about how much they really love our little podcast. So, shout out to Harlan, Robbie, and Faith. We actually have a little video that we put in the vlog this past
Vlog.
week.
Yeah.
So you'll see a little cameo of more than that. Robbie's brother Ray, his dad, and so, anyways, I'm just so happy that the kids are enjoying the podcast so much, which is just hilarious. I
Oh,
think.
it's so fun.
Um,
It was like when she told me this, like I just it totally caught me off guard. Like I'm so glad people are like, "Oh yeah, this is awesome," but I just wasn't expecting these all of a sudden super fans. Like what the heck?
Harley and Robbie. I mean, honest to God, a mom and a daughter talking about weird ass mom and daughter stuff, and they're like, no, no, like, we really like it, and
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic.
I love
So
it
it
so
was so
much.
nice just to hear from somebody that like you least would expect would actually be listening to this little itty bitty
Yeah.
podcast. So we're so happy that you're friends of ours on the podcast here, Harlan and Robbie and Faith.
Yep.
So we hope you have a great beginning of your new 2026. And I was also bugging them to get a would you rather question to us.
Yeah, you
So
guys, we're
come
expecting
on.
it now. So we're expecting 3 would you rather questions from all 3 of you.
Yeah, we're calling you out.
Yep.
So that's the double-edged sword of being on this podcast
Oh yeah.
is you get the mention, but then we also call you out. So
Yep.
pitter patter, get her done.
Get at it.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was so good. I haven't seen those kids in ages. So it was just so nice to chat with them and stuff like that. And it's just nice that we're at that age now where like we can socially like be together and catch up and all that fun
Yeah.
stuff. Of course, they were asking tons about you too and how you're doing and stuff like that. So, anyways, hello out there in Second Saturday podcast land, Harlan, Robbie, and Faith. It's awesome to see you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so the New Year's Eve report, Ainsley. What did you do for New Year's Eve?
I didn't do much. There wasn't much happening. We just kind of sat around. I think like yeah, not much happened. I think there was supposed to be some sort of party, but it never really came through, which I was okay with because it was kind of crappy weather and it was in
Oh,
another town, so it would have been just not a nice drive to go and do that late at night. So
right.
nothing really happened. Just hung out here. We played a couple card games and just we watched the New Year's Eve ball drop in New
Oh,
York, and that was about it. So
all
after
right.
after midnight struck, everyone turned everything off, went to bed, and I ended up watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives for 2 hours afterwards.
What a great way to start the new year.
Yeah. So
So good, so good.
nothing crazy happened by any
Wait,
means.
what
It was kind of,
happened after you finished watching the Real Housewives of Mormon Wives? Like what happened at like 3:30 in the morning?
oh, so we went to bed at 2 after we watched our show. And like, cause I was so tired. Like I've since I've come back from being at home, cause my travel day from coming home from Christmas was it was essentially a 20-hour travel day, and it was
It
just
was a lot.
like I feel like I'm still catching up on sleep from that. So I was just like exhausted. So by the time 2 o'clock came around, I was like, I need to go to bed. And so that's fine. Go to sleep. In the morning, I wake up and I look and I have a FaceTime notification at from 3:30 in the morning from my mother, who was still awake, partying her little heart out.
I was Ainsley, man. I was living my best life. I'm not even gonna
And
lie.
I
I was
I
so
called her
living my
that
best
I
life.
so I called her the next day and we're talking. She's like, "Yeah," she said, "I called you because I thought it was just after midnight." And halfway through the call, I saw it was 3 in the morning. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "You're like." Thankfully, I was so tired that I didn't hear it because normally if my phone goes off, I'll wake up.
Oh,
But goodness,
honest, when I made
just
that phone call, like, and it was a FaceTime call,
yeah,
and I'm like, "Ugh, let's hurry up, pick up pick up the stupid FaceTime," because I said to my girl, like, oh, okay.
yeah,
I thought, I'm like, or after 12, blah blah blah. Like, didn't think about it, and then I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh my god, like this is the hour, and I'm like, oh, poor
yeah.
Ainsley. I'm like, nah, screw it. I'm gonna just keep this thing ringing and see if she'll pick up anyways.
Oh my
Wake up,
goodness.
my friend. Pitter patter. And then I
No,
text you right away. I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm like, why are you not up? Like, hello?
yeah.
Rude.
It was. I was like, I was
Anyways,
sleeping. What do you want from me? I was trying to be
it was New
responsible.
Year's Eve.
I
Yeah.
was trying to be
Um,
responsible.
I love that. So we went to our old town that we used to live in with our whole crew of OG friends, and we just hung out and had a great time visiting with people that we haven't seen in months and months and months.
Yeah.
And it's probably been well over a year too or more since all of us have gotten together. Like we, not one person was
Oh
missing.
yeah.
Like of like the Elbow Lake Fun family. Like we were all sitting there at one point just before midnight, and I'm like, this is the fun family weekend, except for all those pesky kids. I said, like,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, we're all here together. So yeah, so we went to a friend's house, and then had a great time. Half of the people came a little bit later because the one lady's son was in a band, and they were
Yeah.
playing at the local coffee shop. So, which was really really cool. She then sent me a video, or sent a bunch of us a video of like this little band playing, and man, gosh, they were so good.
Aw.
Um, yeah, so it was just so nice to catch up. We didn't have the TV on because all of my friends are like me, and we're just like, so nobody would have been paying attention. Someone at least was paying attention to their phone to actually do the countdown to midnight,
Yeah.
which was so nice. So that we did actually wish everybody a happy new year at midnight. And then we just kept on with the festivities. And my God, we looked up and it was like well after 2 o'clock, and we're like, oh my gosh, like just visiting. Like when you visit with like 15 people and you visit, like you talk to each person for
Yeah.
like 15, 20 minutes, hours pass. You don't even
Oh
realize it.
yeah.
So then, so then our one couple, they laughed at an unreasonable but reasonable time for I guess this group. Um, and this always happens to us in this group. My gosh, every time we get together, it is like an ungodly time in the morning that we actually all like decide to finally part our ways and leave the group. Like I don't know what happens with us, but it just does.
Yeah.
Anyways, this one couple decided to leave. It was not even 5 minutes after they left, and we realized that the gentleman had left his phone.
Oh yeah.
And then I informed the group that you can still take photos on someone's phone, even if you can't get into it. And they're all like, "What?" Like, yes. So then we proceeded to take about 100 photos on this poor gentleman's phone of just like, just us acting absolute ridiculous morons. And oh, we laughed. Oh my God, we had so much fun. And then at the end, we took just a big group photo on
Aw.
on this gentleman's phone, and you could kind of preview and see it for a hot second until it like whisked away
Yeah.
into like the photo album of that person's phone, and then we couldn't see them anymore. But we had seen a few of them and we knew they were really really good. We weren't going to tell this gentleman at all that we had taken photos, because we thought, the next time he goes to look at his
Yeah.
photo album to like, oh, here's a fish that I caught this winter, and be like, wait, what? But then we all wanted these photos so bad
Yeah.
that the next morning, um, the phone rang and I couldn't get to it in time. And obviously, it was his wife's phone trying to call it. They were trying to find out where this phone was. So I got a hold of them and like, yeah, phone's here. And they're like, okay. And we're like, but you got to check your pictures and you have to send us
Yeah.
all the like most of the pictures that you sent. So throughout the day yesterday, I kept receiving these photos. Oh my God, they're so funny. So, and everybody's like, said to me, I didn't know you could do that. I'm like, oh, yes, my friends, trust me. I
Yes, you
have been to
can.
many of a curling bond spiel where people have left their phones on the table. There's been lots of weird feet photos and all kinds of weird photos because you leave your phone within 2 feet of me unattended
Oh, yes.
at something like that. There's going to be photos on it. There's going to be photos on it. So, anyways, it's a double edged sword because now the whole group knows how to do this. So I have to be very mindful of my own phone.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we just had like the best 15 minutes of just taking like just nonstop. It was so stupid. It was so funny. So yeah, we had a very late night. I think I rolled into bed after 3:30. I think your dad came to bed after 4. And but we had a great time. Like just a great time. So we got up first thing in the morning because we had to boot back the almost 2 hours back home, and we just wanted to get home and get some stuff
Yeah.
done. And I felt pretty good. Like I wasn't hungover, which I was shocked about because I mixed up all my beverages. That I went from like
Yes.
beer to creamy liqueurs to beer to, I was risking the biscuit there, but
Yeah.
whatever. They always say liquor than beer, you're in the clear. Beer than liquor, you've never been sicker. Well, listen, I
Yes.
was clear, sicker, clear, sicker, clear, sicker, but I'm
Maybe
fine.
it just canceled
Um,
out.
it, that's what I'm going to do next time. I'll cancel out. Oh, that's really smart, Ainsley. That's what I'm going to do. They'll cancel out. Yes. See,
Oh
this
my
is why we're a
goodness.
team.
Yeah.
Now I can have more drinks.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's fine. Get home, try to be semi productive. Now, also, we have had Christmas. We've had Ainsley home for a week. My mom and dad were here for several days. My son and his girlfriend have been here and stuff. And I haven't checked the septic tank.
No, you haven't. And
So,
let me tell you,
no.
I came back from I went there after flushing after every flush around here, so I flushed after every flush there.
Oh, yeah. We don't flush every flush here. So, anyways, I got home and immediately went and checked the septic tank because I have 8,000 pounds of laundry. On my floor of my bedroom, I
Yes.
still have my suitcase
From picking me up.
from when I went to pick you up.
Yep.
And now I have an overnight bag from going to New Year's. So, and plus the pre-close of the week that you were like, I still have like vacation clothes. I have so much laundry to do. It's retarded. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I'm okay. I think I'll make it through the
She's
weekend,
gonna
and then
make
we
it.
can. I'm gonna make it, people.
I have yet to unpack my bag.
Really?
Yeah, they're just kind of sprawled between the office and the bedroom, just stuff everywhere right now. And I'm about to pack my bag again because I'm going to my grandparents for the weekend. So we'll
Now,
see. I
are you
might
gonna
just
pack socks?
um I'll pack some socks.
Everybody about your sock situation over
I
Christmas.
brought so I only took a carry-on and a backpack for Christmas, and I packed enough socks and underwear for every single day because I knew I could do laundry, but I was like, I'll just rewear my pants and shirts. Like I intended to do that, so I was like, I don't need to do laundry. So I was like, yeah, I'll bring.
What if I told you not to? I said just bring a
Okay,
few
but
socks.
like,
You don't need to
how
have a
was
lot of
I
socks.
supposed to know? How was I supposed to know this was gonna happen? I proceeded on Christmas morning to open up at least, well, I got 6 pairs of socks from my grandma, my one grandma. I got 3 pairs of socks from my other grandma. You gave me 3 pairs of socks. I had 12 pairs of socks that I was given for Christmas. And so I had to bring all those socks back.
Oh,
And I
so
proceeded to have
funny.
to bring home a second bag to check it. So,
Probably just for the socks.
yeah, socks and soap.
Socks and soap, man. Those two very important things, by the
Oh,
way.
yes, yes.
Very important.
So I have plenty of socks to, I think I definitely have to go through my sock drawer now and get rid of
Yeah.
old socks because these aren't all going to fit in there, let me tell you.
There'll be
That,
no space for all your socks.
no. So,
Absolutely.
yes, I definitely need to unpack my bags and just go through everything, but I've just been so tired this week. Like, it's just been
Hmm.
I just feel like, I spent the entire week I was at home, like, not sleeping, but it was just the one day that just buggered everything up because we
Yeah.
left the day I came home, we drove down to Winnipeg the same day, and we left really early because my dad bought a new fun little outdoor toy, and his intention was to pick it up before dropping me off at the airport. So I was up at like 5 a.m. ready to go so we could be out the door at 6. Like I was awake, ready,
Yeah.
gung ho to go. And so we left. I napped a little bit in the car, but just kind of that off on sleep because I don't sleep very well in a car and the road is so bumpy. But so that was fine. We go and then we figure out that we're not picking up this little ATV. We're picking it up the next day, which is also fine. So we have
Yeah.
our lunch and we hang out for a little bit and go to a couple stores. And I got dropped off at the airport earlier than like I needed to just because they had places to be that we couldn't
Yeah.
go there and then drop me off, which was fine. Like that was fine. I just sat in the airport. It was so quiet in there. It was quite nice. I read my book. Um, there was my flight was on time. Like we had to just wait around to get de-iced and stuff like that. So we were about 20 minutes later, and my flight didn't leave till 7, and I wasn't landing here till 10:30 p.m. So that's fine. We land in Toronto, and they come on the little intercom and say, "Oh, Toronto's short staffed. We're gonna be sitting on the runway for half an hour until we have a grounds crew to park us." I was like, "Ah, yeah, yeah." Like I felt so bad because I had people waiting at the airport for me, and it was gonna be like 11 o'clock now. So I get off the
What's the
plane
worst,
finally.
longest place to have to wait? Is
Yeah,
in a fully packed plane that has landed from a journey. It's the
and
worst place ever.
we're not even pulled up to the gate yet, so
Yeah.
you have to leave your seatbelt on because the plane's still gonna move. And people were getting up because they wanted to go to the washroom, and the flight attendants were having to tell them they had to sit down. I was like, oh, this is awful. So we probably did wait there for almost half an hour. And then when I got off the plane, baggage claim was just like just a disaster because Toronto was having really bad weather. So they had quite
Mhm.
a few flights going out that were canceled, and they had lots of flights coming in. So there was carousels. There was one carousel full of baggage from a canceled flight. There was another area where just on the floor they'd piled up bags and some guy was standing there. So if people wanted to come pick up their bag and recheck it again tomorrow, they could. And then my carousel had at least 4 flights on it, and it wasn't even moving when I got down there. I was like, oh my goodness. So we waited another half hour. Like, we didn't get home till 1 o'clock or 1 a.m. But
Cool.
Toronto had also just had a nasty ice and snowstorm. So I had
Mhm.
1.5 to 2 inches of ice frozen on my car, and I had to work at 7 a.m. the next morning. So I'm out there chiseling off my car so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to do it. And then I came in and they wanted to do gifts. Like I didn't go to bed till almost 3 a.m. and I had to wake up at 6 to go to work. So I have just
It's
been
rough.
catching up on sleep. Like I came
Yeah.
home, I ended up getting my shift covered for that afternoon because I was just like exhausted and I
Yeah.
didn't want to get sick. And so I slept for almost 5 hours when I came home from work. It's
No
just
doubt.
been it's just been the week of napping for me. Like I don't know. I just feel like I haven't caught up at all.
And listen, you're in that, like, no man's land of Christmas, New Year. Like, it's just
Yeah.
as great as the Christmas season is, it's just a lot of just sitting and it's just tiring because it just is tiring.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it. It's just tiring.
It
So
is
I get it.
yeah. It is very
Takes a while to
tiring.
get back out of that funk.
Yeah. So
I hear you.
essentially I'm like I've started some of my New Year's goals on the first, but starting Monday when I actually have like a fresh week ahead of me, that'll be like when I get my whole life organized and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do these days, blah 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 blah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So
So,
yes.
now that we're talking about, like, getting your life ready for 2026, what have you and your girlfriend done this year? I'm gonna be doing it too, haven't got it ready yet, but I gotta get it going
Yes.
too.
So I
You did
talk
this
about
last year.
this. I talked about this in more detail on the vlog. So if you guys want to go watch the one that
Oh,
just came
okay.
out, you can. But essentially last year we made these bingo cards, like a little 2025 bingo
So
card, and
cool.
you just put goals on there. They can be big, small, whatever you want. And then as you accomplish them, you cross them off. So we did that again this year. So this is my new one. And just a little starter for you. You make your middle square the age you're going to be turning or your birth date because that's kind of like a freebie, like because the middle's a free
Good
space.
idea.
So you know that your birthday is going to come and go, and then you just do some random things. Like one of mine is to read 10 books this year, and then another one is to like clean out my closet or wake up or like do one day without social media, like just easy things. And then I have a couple that are more like big and take time and will kind of go, I won't, maybe not, won't accomplish till partway through the year. So it's
Yes.
just, yeah, I kind of made mine a little more accomplishable this year. Last year, I had some very like broad ones that I didn't know when
Mhm.
I'd actually accomplished it. So I tried to like put down like something that would be achievable.
So
Yeah.
I have my piece of paper, bushy blank. So in the next day or two, I'm
Yeah.
going to get my bingo card done. Do you want to can you throw the template into the description if anybody else wants to do it? It's a great idea. I absolutely love the concept of this.
Oh, it's so fun because like last year I didn't
Yeah,
get a bingo, but I did cross off over half of my whole card.
so
So I
cool.
take it as a win, but it's just so fun to like it's just more interactive than even if you just wrote out your New Year's goals or something like that. Like
I love
and it
that.
can be like big or small. I know one of my girlfriends is to burn a candle, like use an entire candle. Like just small things like that.
Oh,
So yeah, it can be anything. One of my ones on here is to reach 5,000 subscribers for second Saturday.
okay. So,
So
all right, well, I can help you with
subscribe.
that one, and you know what? We'll put a push on for Harlan, Robbie, and Faith
Yep.
to talk to their friends about checking us out and subscribing.
Yes.
So you're getting called out more than once in this
Oh yeah.
episode, man.
Listen, you chose the wrong people to be fans of.
Oh, we're gonna
And you
have
should have
a
known this.
whole list of
You
things.
people should have known this getting into this. You should have known. Oh, Jen will
Yep,
definitely make sure this happens.
yep. You are gonna have a whole to-do list by the time
Oh yeah.
it's over.
Ay ay ay.
Shoot. Well, that's great, Ainsley. I'm going to do it as well. I'm going to get that
Yes.
going this week so that I can put it up and look at it and have that to like, start crossing them
Yeah.
off and see if you can, how
And
many you get
last
off.
year, like I didn't do it as much. My girlfriend did more. I did it for a couple of them, but I wrote on the back of the square the date I accomplished it, like was able to cross it off just to see. I wrote down two of them, but
That's a really good idea.
yeah,
Really good
just for
idea,
something fun to like look back at and be
right?
like, "Oh, I accomplished this day and this day."
Love it. Okay. Well, we'll put that in the description and
Yeah.
we're highly encouraging everybody else to try it because it is a
It's
fun way to
fun.
kind of your vision board for 2026.
Yeah.
And some of those things that you always talk about. And then the year you're like, I want to do A, B, C, and D. And I never did it.
Yeah.
So, this might be a little bit more of a fun,
Yeah,
interesting
and
way to keep yourself
it's so
reminded.
fun because you can put things down that even if you know they're gonna happen, but it's just so fun to cross it off. Like last year, I put graduate down because I knew my graduation was coming up, so I was like, perfect. Like, that's something I know I can accomplish. Yeah,
I love that.
yeah,
Very cool. All right. This is getting long, but quick weather report. I'm going to start.
yep,
So my husband and I have just purchased this fun little UTV that we have, and we're going to have it to be able to go out in the snow to the ice shack and all that fun stuff. So we actually just picked that up when we dropped Ainsley off, and the weather is balls cold. Like it's way too cold to be outside.
yeah.
We're sitting in like the minus anywhere between minus 25 and minus 30 with a wind chill of like minus 30 to minus 37. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous right now. We're in a wicked little cold snap. Potentially, it's saying in 2 weeks' time. It's supposed to be nicer, but that's just a lead for us. It's just for us
Yeah,
to have false hope.
yeah.
So it's been beautiful because it's really clear out, which is why it's so cold. But she code.
She
She
cold.
code.
She cold.
Just
Well,
saying.
luckily for
She code.
me, I kind of missed all the really crappy weather that happened here
You
because
did.
they went from they had green grass on Christmas Day, like everything had melted, and then Boxing Day, like a massive snowstorm, and then a rainstorm, and then freezing rain, and then more snow, and just like, and winds, like gale winds, like just been awful. And then I came back and it's bright and sunny and like -3 out now.
Listen,
So,
Mother Nature was cranky at the end of the year, getting that all
yeah,
out before the new year.
yep, gotta let it
That's
go.
nuts.
Gotta let
Oh
it
my
go.
gosh, I love that. I love that. All right. Well, let's drop that here. I'm pretty sure next week we're on the docket to do a Lodge Life deep dive, which I'm really excited about. It's been a long time since we've done one of
Ooh,
those.
it has been a
So I'm
while.
really excited about a Lodge Life deep dive. I can't wait to talk more Lodge stuff,
Yep.
especially since I just got together with all those people because we talked
Yeah.
about a fair number of stories up at the Lodge. And so, yeah, I'm I'm ready to talk lodge life. Faux show.
Ooh, for sure.
Okay, if you would like to leave a would you rather question, let's address that before we
Yes, you
wrap this up.
can send a message, a video, an audio file to any of the Second Saturday platforms. You can leave it in the comments. If you know us, you can send it to us. I am expecting 3 would you rather questions. Uh, I expect that to be in my Instagram DM, please and thank you. But yeah, you can send us, yeah, just leave it in the comments on any of our social medias or any of these videos, and or send us a video or an audio. Do it.
Kids pitter patter.
Do it.
I love that. That's so funny. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to Second Saturday yet again.
Yes, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for all our upcoming podcasts and vlogs and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah. And see if you can outwatch Robbie Harlan and Faith and be
Yep.
the first viewer.
Yep.
I love it.
Oh
Awesome.
my
Well,
goodness.
everybody, have a great Sunday, and we will see you next Sunday.
Bye.